It's funny how 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or even 5 minutes sitting alone with your favorite beverage, your favorite hot beverage, tea, coffee, whatever. It's funny how that can change your perspective and as a result, your life. You see, it's been a little over 3 months since I last shot one of these weekly videos like I've been doing for years. And the reason is because I was actually starting or in the final stages of a major project for my online school. So for those of you who maybe aren't familiar with who I am, my name is Rémi Boudreau. I'm a licensed painter, a color consultant. I own a painting company here in Moncton, New Brunswick, a specialized painting company. But I'm also the founder of an online school for painters, contractors, and consultants so that I can help these people raise their level of service in their respective careers so that they can help people, just like I'm doing here in Moncton, help leverage the power of color. So the reason why I had taken that time off is because I was in the production phase of my final course for the online school, which is the consultant. And so that was a major project that had been, well, years of experience and research, but coming into that final stage, there had been months of research and aligning everything to make everything comprehensive. Because as you'll find out in the next videos that I'll shoot, I'll be touching on some of the principles or teachings that I've laid out in this course. Because the thing is, color is everything when it comes to painting, right? But the thing is, I took that time off, and producing that course was just an absolute pleasure to be able to sit back and see my entire 20 years experience laid out in a 3-level courses on my platform. So for the next generations of painters, contractors, and consultants to take that information and run with it, to me, it's a reward that's hard to put into words. But there was another beautiful thing happening in my life, and that's I recently got married to the love of my life. So we took the last few months, well, I should say she took the last few months preparing the final details while I supported her as best as possible. And that was one of the reasons why I wanted to remove some of the pressures of shooting these weekly videos, because they do, take quite a bit of time to produce and edit and upload and so on. But the reason why this cup of coffee or tea kind of changed my plan for today, and that's what I want to impart on you or encourage you, is that right now, if I take an inner look at my life, and I just look at my life, my surrounding, my family, life is wonderful. It's beautiful. I'm such in a happy place. My daughter just started school. We just had to change 2 of our kids into a different daycare. We were stressed about that. All of a sudden, they love it. It's just, it was seamless, effortless. And that's the thing, is when you look closer into your own life, inside your little cocoon, your family, I'm sure that life is a lot better than what we see or hear about outside. Because we hear of hurricanes, we hear of shootings, all sorts of stuff that's been happening lately, and it's easy to get caught into that darkness. Now, I do want to say that some people are literally in that middle of that. So it's very difficult for them to have the same kind of perspective that I just mentioned. So to them, our hearts bleed out. We send you so much love and support. But to you, who perhaps isn't in that state, I'm encouraging you to, instead of getting into the fear and the anger that can result from observing those events, to instead focus on love and bring the attention inside of you, because when we radiate love, that is how we can better help and support our fellow human beings and Earth in general. So you don't fight fire with fire, right? You fight fire with water. And I've made comparisons in a book that I'm actually going to be writing soon about comparing water to love and fire to fear. And where you do need the fire to keep yourself warm, like fear has its place. But when it consumes you, that's where it becomes very destructive. And water, when it goes to battle against fire, if it's not on even ground, the fire just evaporates it. Whereas if you bring in all of us bring our attention inside and focus on love, then the love, the water adds, and then when we go and are in the presence of that fear, the fear dissipates. It disappears. In the presence of love, fear does not have a chance. In the presence of equals amount of love, I should say. If it's just one person being in a loving place and then there's an army of fearful, it's going to be very difficult to maintain that love. But if most of us out there who aren't in such a unbelievably impossible situation, if we can bring our focus and radiate love, that is how I believe that all of us can help. Now, I do want to show you this cup because a little over a year ago, we have produced this cup for our company, and we give this cup to all of our clients at the end of each job. Now, you can't see what's written on this cup, which is intentional in a way, because from where you're looking, this perhaps looks like a black cup. Well, the thing that on the cup itself, there's a writing that is a little bit shinier. So when you look at it from close, you can tell what's written. And what it says is, change your colors, change your life. And that's really our slogan at Expressions Painting. And of course, as it relates to the paint and painting industry, we're referring to change the colors inside your house, change your life. But we do include a little card in this cup whenever we give it to our clients. And if you'll allow me, I'll read this card right now to you so that you can have a sense of how deep we take this slogan and why it's just not something that we just say. It's at the core of who we are. So here it is. Because it's easy to only see the darkness that surrounds us, may this cup become a part of your plan to take time for yourself and enjoy your favorite hot beverage. And as you do, may the thoughts that fill your mind be joyous and full of color. For as you change your colors, you will change your life. Love and respect, Remy. Cheers to you.